Hi everyone, it's Margaret, and it is my newest and how would I say holiday inspired, but it's definitely more for those who love Kerry Washington. But I really chose this specific look because it kind of works for the season, and as well, it's something that you can also wear all year long. And Kerry Washington, it's just so beautiful, and I love that show, Scandal, and I just think she's really great in it. And so I wanted to do my inspiration for the Kerry Washington Scandal look. So now what I'm doing, and I have a beautiful model, Gia, here, who has very similar features to Kerry. So what I'm doing is I'm making sure that she has a very smooth finish with her foundation, and I'm using a silicone base. And I just want to make sure that the base is as natural as possible, but really smooth and clean. Kerry Washington has gorgeous skin, and I want to definitely, capture that same feel. And Gia has beautiful skin too, so I'm just giving it a nice, even, flawless finish. And that's really what we're going for here. So just taking, whatever you need, what level of application, based on your skin type, and if you're doing this on yourself or if you're doing it on someone else, you want to make sure you create a nice flawless finish. So here I'm adding my final touches to the foundation, and for me, I work with silicone base, so I use that as my concealer because you could build on it. So I set the face, and now what I'm doing here is I'm taking a very pearlized highlighter, and so the look that I'm going for is a look that I often see Kerry Washington wearing, also even on the red carpet. And but I've definitely seen her wear this look for the show. She definitely goes from natural to really kind of smoky, kind of sexy looking eyes. So here I'm taking a gold cream shadow, and I'm just putting it right in the inner part of her lid. And I want to make sure that it's um, stronger from the inner and then just blend it into the whole lid. And so I'm just taking, as you can see on my hand, I have a little bit of the cream on there. So I like the cream because it holds the pigment, and it's yet you can blend it if it's too strong, because I don't want this to have a strong payout. I just want it to have a really nice soft kind of shimmer to it. And so now I'm going to just clean the bottom up before I start working. I'm going to just take my concealer brush here. So now I'm taking this pearlized, I would say, a champagne brown color, and I'm putting that from the mid lid all the way on the whole surface, from the mid lid all the way to the inner crease. And I'm just blending that in, and as you can see how I blended that into the gold. And now I'm taking a brown, just a dark brown powder. This does not have too much reflection on it, and I'm just doing a cut crease. So I'm going to go right along the inner part of her eye, and as you can see, I already done the other eye, so you can see what the example should look like as I'm doing it. So now I'm taking my brush, and I'm going to just go from the inner part of the crease line and just blend that in, because I don't want the cut crease to be so sharp. I want it to have a little bit of a softness to it. So I'm taking a very black, super black soft pencil, and I'm lining right on the lash line. And I'm giving it a nice strong black line, and I'm going to also bring it out just where it kind of connects to the inner part of that cut crease. And so see, it's a pretty intense strong line. And this will definitely create that smoldering effect to the eyes. And now I'm just going to blend it in with my brush. And I want to definitely not over blend it, but I want to definitely bring it out and smooth it out so it definitely has a nice even finish to it. And see how I'm just kind of bringing it right and meeting it right to the mid crease. And I'm going to bring it just up a little bit, just so I can give it a little bit more intensity on the outer aspects of the liner into the mid level of the crease. So I'm going to take my black pencil and I'm going to go right into the waterline, and as well I'm going to bring it down just onto the lash line, and I'm going to really bring this black to a very strong effect to the eyes. And then I'm going to just now blend it in with a little bit of a dark black brown powder and just smudge it out a little bit more. And this will give it a little bit more softness, but at the same time it smokes it out, which is really pretty. And then I'm going to take a lighter brown color and I'm just going to edge it right along the dark powder, so it just gives it a nice gradation and it makes it more smoldering and smoky. So this is sort of a smoky eye cut crease. So now I'm taking a very earthy tone color cheek, and I'm just having her make like a fish, sucking her cheeks in, and I'm going right on the ledge of her cheekbone, right from the hairline all the way to the top of the temple and into the bottom part of the cheekbone. So it's just kind of creating a very kind of sunken feel. And then I'm taking just a little bit of that with my blending brush and putting that right on the corner of the inner part of the cut crease, and just giving it a little bit more shading and just variation of the gradation of the shadow. And so I'm taking my complexion brush and now I'm just blending everything in so it's all beautifully blended and just soft and just really well put together. And see how the gold is really reflecting on the eyes? So now I'm just giving her lips a little bit of a condition because I want to make sure that when I put the strong lip on that it looks really smooth and clean. And that's something you want to really make sure when you're doing any kind of lipstick, that you put something underneath to support and condition the lips. So I'm going to take my brown brow powder and I'm just going to define her brows and not overdraw them, but just give it a little bit more of a natural feel to it. And it's such a important factor, but you don't want to overdo it either. And Gia here has such beautiful brows, and so does Kerry Washington. So I see how I'm just softening that up a little bit, but still grooming it. And look at it's coming together so beautifully, and just filling in the little empty spots right there, just so that you want to make sure that everything looks really put together and well blended, and that's really important. And I think with this look, you could definitely wear this at holiday parties, dates, even some big events, even for professional. You can do like dinner meetings with this look. It's such a great look. And you can even go with a nude lip. I'm going to go actually with Kerry Washington does beautiful red lips on the red carpet and also in the show. So I'm going to go with that. I love that kind of intense, sexy red, smoldering red lip look. So first I'm putting very, very black, black, black mascara. And I'm using a thick formulation. And I want to really bring the lashes out because I think it really complements the dark liner. And as well, it also helps bring the soft golds out more, and as well, just I think overall brings the eyes out and it gives it a pop. And as you can see, if we went with just a nude lip, it would really work well. But with this, I think the red is going to definitely be the ticket here. So I'm using an oxblood red. And I definitely encourage you all to try different shades. You can even go with a little bit more pinky if you wish, but I really love this red. I think this is such a beautiful classic red. It's got more of an oxblood tone to it, but it's definitely a true dark red, and it's a beautiful color. And I really think that if you have the right attitude, you could definitely wear it. If you like my techniques, I have a wonderful online training. Go to www.mkcbeautyacademy.com. I also do private training, so definitely check it out. You can do a combined training or either or. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you try this look. And if you like and you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe and press like, and definitely make some suggestions for other looks. And stay tuned for more. I have a lot more coming. Thanks so much for watching, and happy holidays. Bye.